After I made my first $10 million, I hadn't spent money on anything. I was still living with my parents. And this is because I was scared of showing wealth. I was scared of making people feel bad or resent me for having money. Then I realized why I did this, why I wanted to make money. It's because I watched other people spend it and it inspired me. So in this video, I'm gonna break down what I've spent my money on recently. The Daily Mail is probably gonna write an article on this. And truthfully, if you're someone that's gonna be offended from this video, just click away now. But if it's gonna inspire you, keep watching.
Michael.
Hey mate,
David.
how you doing?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. It's nice, as expected. Looks sick. Ooh, that new car smell.
I'll get you to check in the boot as well.
Yep.
Matt organised a little something.
Oh, that's nice. It's not a puppy, is it? Oh,
No.
this looks sick. Yeti, nice. Beautiful, thank you so much. You didn't have to do that. Perfect, for the beers.
Well, there's a fridge in the centre console.
Yeah,
as
exactly.
well.
The fridge in the center console is what I'm most excited about. Just probably have coconut waters in it, to be honest. That's probably it. See if we can not crush it. It's good, hey, aircon seats, right? It's the whole reason I bought them. Is it weird that I'm just more excited about the Yeti cooler that it gave me?
That was clean.
It's so good. So I'll never forget, I think it was my 8th failed business or something, and I was like, maybe I'm not smart enough to be successful. Maybe all of these Steve Jobs talking to Harvard where they say you can follow your dream, you can achieve anything, was complete bullshit. I was like, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to just become a travel videographer. The whole reason I wanted to make money was so I could see the world, travel, and do whatever I want. So I bought my first camera. I started shooting things, and then eventually I started becoming a consultant for people, and then I ended up shooting Facebook ads, and I was like, okay, now I kind of understand how to create content. I am now going to actually launch calming blankets, and it finally worked. It was like the missing piece of the puzzle, but that's how much I love travel. So I'm gonna throw out so many cringe numbers in this video, and some people are gonna be, repulsed by it, but one thing that I will never shy away from is just how much I love spending money on travel and spending time with friends and family on that travel. It's just the best way that you can spend your money. I've planned a crazy trip. I think it's about $250,000 or something, because my parents haven't gone away since I helped them retire. So I'm gonna take them on a jet, on a yacht, and that's gonna be really good. But if you're really keen to just get that first business started, you've got to try drop shipping. And I just shot a 13-hour drop shipping course. That's why I'm so tired and I'm so excited to get away, but go check that out. So I only got 3 cars at the moment. G-Wagon, that was the first kind of good car that I bought. I think that was about 380 grand. This is the new Range, so I think that was about 380 grand as well. Then I've just bought the Tesla for my girlfriend as well. But yeah, might get a Cullinan next. I think the Range is definitely the best car. I'm not a car person. I don't understand them at all, but it's got aircon seats, and that's why I like it so much. That's it.
So how long's that going in for?
2 hours, I reckon. Yeah.
How about I make some like taco out of it?
I'm probably just gonna eat it. I'm just gonna grab the thing and just go like...
The worst food channel out there.
We bought some broccoli, but we're not gonna use it. I didn't watch the video how to use a smoker. I was like, nothing bad happened. But then I watched like a video after it. It's like, do not do this, do not do this. There's all this footage of these like smokers blowing up. And I'm like, I did every single one of those things. So I think I got away with it. This is called the hopper. You pour heaps of pellets in there. It creates a little fire. I burnt this bag, caught it on fire yesterday. World's messiest cook. And then you turn it on, and then this light's on fire. Throughout the day, you just like connect it on your phone, and it feeds pellets into there to keep the fire lit. So you'll see them like drop down through the pellets, and this just like rotates slowly, which is pretty sick.
That is pretty good.
But I cooked steak on it yesterday. It was a fucking disaster. It's okay for like small grilling, but it's not as good as a grill. It's like, you want it for the long cooks, you know?
So this ended up costing what, 10 grand?
Yeah, this was 10 grand. I don't know if that's an expensive smoker or that's a cheap smoker. I really got into like jerky, and I was like, why don't they use like better cuts of meat for jerky? And I was like, I'm gonna get the best cuts of meat and make jerky out of it. And I was like, how do I do that? And then I spent 10 grand on the smoker so that I can make expensive jerky.
I guess those bags end up costing quite a bit as well over time, like the pellets.
Well, yeah, aside from spilling all of that one everywhere, I have gone through it quite quickly. And I forgot to get all the plastic off this, so it was like melting, and like I was like smoking. GK's like, something's on fire outside. I was like, that's why I got this. I was literally sitting here like first smoke. I was like, Just waiting for it to catch on fire. But we're good. Nothing happened. There we go.
Overstimulated.
Fuck, need some oxygen. There's some oxygen. Oh no! She's gonna walk out. She just wakes up. The house is on fire. Just running around. You guys want to stick around for 4 hours? We'll eat dinner around 8 o'clock. Hope everyone likes charcoaled meat. I've either got burnt meat or undercooked meat. There is no in between. So I think the one thing that you want to spend your money on is your house. You want to make it feel homely. When we first bought this, it was incredible. Like, it was a beautiful farm. The previous owner did such a good job. But the one complaint that they had, all the buyers, were that there was no master bedroom. We designed this kind of barn house shape to kind of match the old cottagey vibes. And it's got these pillars and this beautiful fireplace. So this is pretty much where I spent all my time. It ended up costing a fair bit. It cost like $800,000 to like add this part on, but I don't think we'll lose money on it. And again, you know, it's just such a good space to hang out in. As you can see, it's still an absolute mess. It's taken, you know, a year and a half to do, but it's gonna look good.
It's almost there, right?
Almost there. The second most favorite place is the gym.
Yeah.
That's probably where I spend more time, to be honest. So this is the home gym. This is the pride and joy. Probably all equipment. I had to get rid of some equipment, but it would have been about 150 grand to deck out. It was just a shed. And then I was doing an hour on the assault bike and I felt sweat dripping down my back. And it was a big black spider. I was crawling up my back. I was like, fuck that. So I put all of these walls on there to try to get rid of the spiders. The next day after the walls, it came out, there was 3 scorpions in it. So no matter how much money you have, you can't deal with that shit. But yeah, it's a pride and joy. Got all the equipment that you could want. I still go to the gym sometimes, but it's just good because I don't have to drive anywhere. It's all about saving as much time as possible. The hour that it takes to drive to the gym, because I'm in the middle of nowhere, can be spent working or more likely doing nothing and just chilling. You gotta calculate your hourly rate. So if you're making 500 grand a year, you got to divide that by how many hours you're working. Really charge yourself out for that time. So if it does take 30 minutes or an hour to drive to the gym, then you're probably wasting a lot of money. That's why you can get better alternatives. But at the same time, this is a bit exorbitant for most people, to be honest.
All right, you want to show us your watch collection?
I don't really think it's a collection, to be honest. I've never been into watches, right? The first watch I bought was this Rolex. Would have had tens of millions of dollars, but at the same time, I didn't have any watches. And I got asked to be on Shark Tank. So I went to Shark Tank and I did the casting, and Robert Herjavec and Sabri were there. They had beautiful watches. I was like, I need to go get one. So I just randomly went to a watch store. I was like, do you have Rolexes? And then they ended up giving me this one. This was the only one that they had. Then this is the second watch I bought. This is the Patek Calatrava. Again, entry level kind of watch. But I remember when I was in school, there was a mining engineer and he came and spoke at school and he had the nicest Patek on. I would never forget it. It was just like, I wasn't into watches, but I was just like, that is such a beautiful watch. And it was a Calatrava. That night when I went home, I told mum, I was like, I want to be a mining engineer, which obviously I didn't become. As soon as I could, I wanted to buy this watch just to symbolize that. And then recently I was just at a Mans event and he brought his watch guy and he told me to buy this, so I just bought this. This one isn't that sentimental, but this is just the Patek. I don't even know what this one is, 520 something. So yeah, I probably will buy something pretty nice soon, like an RM or something like that, but at the same time, it's just not what I'm into too much. This is called cow therapy. Shut up, gentle. You got way too excited there. That's not how they don't want to play like that at all. So we're in New South Wales and they apparently had Highland cows, miniature Highland cows. I was like, I've got to go see this. So we rented a car, drove out, and we saw these 2 little guys and they're so cute. I think they're like $5,000 each or something like that. The sheep, I think, are like $5,000 as well. We're slowly building up the farm. To be honest, the little pygmy goats are my favorite. I just want like an army of pygmy goats. And then yeah, I want to get some trout in the river and I just retire and zen out. Be good.
Is that the most you've spent on animals, 5 each, or?
Look, animals aren't that expensive. They're expensive to maintain. That dog is the most expensive thing in the world. He has seizures. He's gone to the vet more times than I've gone to the dentist. And so dogs are the most expensive animals you'll ever get. These cows, they're just lawnmowers for you. Like the cows and sheep, they actually pull their weight. He just looks adorable and chills out.
I mean, they look pretty cute as well.
They're pretty cute. Yeah, they're pretty cute. World's slowest dog, because he does have seizures. He's on this medication. It's lost 40 IQ points. Aww. And he didn't have that 40 IQ points to lose. He's gonna knacker me with those horns. Yeah, so these are the valet sheep. They're super cute when they've got their hair. And these are the Highlands.
How much you pay for the valet sheep?
I think the valet were about $5,000 total. They've obviously flown a long way, coming from Switzerland or Iceland or something.
Oh, really?
I don't know, yeah, some Nordic country or something they come from. Sean the sheep.
What made you want to get the valet sheep? Like,
They look cute.
they are cute.
Don't read too much into this, man. They look cute, fun to pet. It's a purchase in my books. So yeah, I think all up, I probably spend with travel, house maintenance, just like every single year costs about $200K a month. Travel, I probably spend, I don't know, some trips like I had my 30th the other day. We went to Vegas, we went to Mexico, we got a box in LA. That trip alone probably cost $200K. So yeah, it adds up. I probably do about 4 or 5 of those trips a year. And then the rest of the time I'm just chilling here. At the end of the day, people are gonna judge you no matter what. If you spend no money, they'll call you a tight ass and too frugal. If you spend lots of money, they'll say that you're a show off. The main thing that you should do is do whatever makes you happy and design a life that allows you to do whatever makes you happy. If this has inspired you, make sure you go check out millionaires.com. We do free education to help you earn money. Here is the true secret that I want you to take away from this video. Once you start spending lots of money, it becomes less exciting. And at the end, you realize that the true things that really matter are the things that you had all along, which is your family and friends. Peace out.